Let me ask you a quick question. If someone walked up to you and called you a giraffe, would you believe them? Probably not. How long would you allow that to bother you? Probably not that long at all. And the reason why is because you know that you're not a giraffe. I think one of the most dangerous things that we can do is allow other people to define us, right? No one has the right to define us. And even if they try to, it's up to us whether or not we want to believe it or not. And if we know it's not true, we don't have to believe it. You know, my power and a half hour call this week, I talked about Les Brown. And one of the things about Les Brown was, you know, he had a twin brother. He was born and was given up for adoption, you know, before he was 1 year old. And while he was in elementary school, the teachers labeled him educably mentally retarded. And Les believed this, you know. He got held back twice before he even got to middle school. And all through elementary, middle school, and even through high school, he just believed that something was wrong with him, that he was different from all the other kids. He took on this label that somebody else gave him, right? And fortunately, because of his mother, right, and his one of his teachers in high school made sure that he didn't accept that label, and they empowered him and gave him the confidence that he needed to go beyond this label that someone had given him, that some teacher had given him. And it's amazing to me how we allow people to label us. And we just decide to keep these labels. And that's the worst thing that we can do for ourselves. Never allow anyone to label you. So here it is. Les Brown was given this label, and look at all that he's done. He went on to become a top radio DJ. Then from there, he became a community activist, then a community leader, then a state legislator in Ohio. Then he went on to become one of the greatest motivational speakers of our time. Probably, definitely, I want to say Toastmasters labeled him in the top 5 motivational speakers of all time, and has made millions and millions and millions of dollars and helped to change so many millions of lives. And fortunately, there were people in his life, you know, at an early age that went in and helped him to change his image, you know. And sometimes it just saddens and pains me when I look at all the people that didn't have people in their lives to correct that negative self-image that they had of themselves, you know. But I just want to say this. I'm going to keep this video real short. Never, ever, ever allow anyone to define who you are, right? Never, ever allow anyone to tell you who you are. You know who you are. You were put on this earth to do amazing, great things. Never, ever let anyone tell you what it is that you can do or that you can't do. A lot of times people that try to put limits on other people is only because they have limits on themselves. Never, ever allow anyone to put any sort of limits on you. All right?